Okay, part 2. So rocking the excellent hair. So I did this product, which is Mally's Perfect Prep Liquid Luminizer. This is lighter. This is for white folks. She makes a deeper, which is for deeper skin folks. I did very little on my arms, but I'll show you. I don't know if you can see. This one has it. This one does not. Hi, rock you like a baby. It's like in full form on my legs. I tempered it a little for my arms so it wouldn't look totally crazy, but my face is not as dark. I was just playing with it, and it's pretty significant. So I like it a lot. If you need your face to look the same color as your body, you should cut it with some lotion. So as a result, we're going to do the Mineral Liquid Powder Foundation. I normally wear linen. We're going to do a little bit of linen and a little bit of cream beige, which is the next color up. So that much. And I'm just going to mix them together with my little brush. Okay, so I'm just mixing. And my primer's in another bag and I'm too lazy to go get it. So we're just going to do foundation. And cover that dude up. I'm trying some new stuff out and my face is not agreeing with it. So it's really a lovely lesson in humility. Isn't this funny? This is a little darker than I normally wear and it still looks crazy on me. We've had this discussion. But still, my skin is very, very red. And I am okay with it. So brush down and do little circles. On any like redness that's still showing through, we'll get that. We're not worried about that right now. We're just trying to get a nice soft finish over the whole face because we don't want to, I don't have to have heavy stuff everywhere. I just need heavier stuff where I have a little bit of a problem. Loaded statement. Okay, so down. Picking up, I just pick up like a piece of the foundation blob. Very official terminology. Sorry. Circles or down or both. Into the hairline. Under the brow, if you are a little pink, like mwah, under the brow. Oops, sorry face, I don't know what happened there. Got something on me there. Little, here. Okay, so now we're going to use a little concealer brush, and actually I need a little more stuff, so hang on, sorry. A little bit of cream beige, a little bit of linen. I'm going to see if I can get it done with my foundation. If I need to pop into my concealer, I have that. That's not a problem. I'm trying out these. This is a new like travel brush set thing, and it's pretty good. There's a powder blush slash foundation or powder slash blush, a corner putter oner, a blender or concealer, a liner or eyebrow, and a lip or concealer, and then a spoolie for eyebrows. So we'll try the blender as a concealer, see if we like it. They're all synthetic, which is nice. So I'm just blending that together. And then we're just basically going to paint it under here where I need a little extra help. And then I honestly just soften it in with my finger. Even if I'm using a brush, I always end up just getting in there with my hands. Okay. So under the eyes looks better. Around the nose might need a little extra attention. Not as much in the summer, but sometimes. In the winter, yes. For me, my chin always needs a little extra help. Help! It's saying help. This guy's screaming, save me! Don't worry. To the rescue. Is that it? So then just pat around it. So it just kind of diffuses. It's not necessarily going to be, I mean, it's a textural thing. Not to like walk you through my blemish, which is really exciting. Awesome. But we can't obviously change the texture, but we can change the color. And we want it to look like skin, not look like a wound. Okay, so anywhere where there's a little pink showing through, I'm just going back, giving it a little extra attention. Okay? Great. So now I'm just going to take this. If you saw my other video, this just is a good way to use up that rest of your foundation. You won't feel like you're wasting it. And it just ties it down into your neck, and you don't really get that line anyway if you use a good brush, because it kind of does it for you, but I'm cheap and I like to use every little bit of something. Oh, my trash can. Okay, so a little powder now, and I had a girlfriend of mine, Jennifer Minster, hello, using the aloe powder. Looks white, goes on clear, like it a lot. Had a question about when do I do powder versus blush. I think it's really important to do your powder first because you're setting all of that wet stuff, right? So we're going to set all the wet stuff, and then we're going to, just knocking a little bit out, put our blush on. And if you put your blush on a wet face, meaning foundation that hasn't been powdered, it can streak, and it'll fade more quickly. So A, it won't look as good, and B, it will look crappy for, I guess, less time, which isn't that bad. But if you're taking the time to do your blush, you want it to stick around. Contour brush with a little bit of, bronzer. This is matte. This is my Sun-Kissed bronzer. And if you're like, you're going too fast, you don't know what you're doing, I have a very slow video, not slow in a, derogatory way, but in an instructional way on contouring. Should be over in the little Facebook side thing. And you're like, holy Lord, you look crazy. Not a problem. I don't mind looking crazy. I'm just going to buff that stuff out. Okay, great. And then for blush, let's try this. We're going to try our powder / blush brush. Yeah, so I'm just mixing Impatience and Begonia because it was a little heavier on Impatience, because those are the blushes I like the most for me. Hello. It's a very soft brush. I like it. Apples, apples, apples. Now I'm going to take my big powder brush and just soften over that. Great. I'm going to take my magic dust, just in the cap, with my little fan brush. I might need a little more than this, but we'll see. I'm going to pack a decent amount on because we have an event. That's more than I need. I want to look like a fairy bomb. Hang on. I just picked up too much. He'll be like, that's what happens to me every time, Erin. Get one of these brushes, it'll help. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. I like that amount. So basically it's a C shape. We're going to push it in. Okay. Then we're doing decent on time. We're going to try our little travel brush, see how we like it. Joey Healy Corduroy Eyebrow Powder, my favorite. Again, not doing an amazing eyebrow job. I'm just trying to get it done. And I do this little flick thing. It's just habit. It knocks off the loose pigment. You don't have to do it. It's just, I don't know, I've done it for years. You can do it on a Kleenex. You can do it like I do it, or you can skip it. That's pretty good. And then we're going to set it with a little bit of Mally's Brow Gel, which I love this one, and I love Becca. And my brassiere is showing. So sorry. Rude. So, for me, Brow Gel needs to actually make stuff stay. So if it's not making it stay, I'm not really interested in using it. This one makes stuff stay. Okay. We'll do a little, since we have a little time. I'll throw a little bit of the Twilight eyeshadow, which was the gray middle one. Just a little under here, just to show you how that makes it look a little more evening, right? Just a little tiny bit. Sticking the tongue out, very important. And I'm just going to take it in about halfway and then smudge it so it goes in all the way, but it's not heavy all the way. Right. And then we're going to try this color. This color is Jewel from the new Flip Colors. See if we like it. Ready? I like it. These have the best foot, which I know is a funny thing to say about a lip gloss, but it's very soft, but not too soft. It's not bendy, but it gives. Lovely. Okay. Take our hair down so we look a little more presentable, even though that was such a pretty look. So, we're going to do this. Hello, world. And then that's sort of ish. The hair needs some attention. Ignore the hair. The hair will get worked on, but the face looks better, right? So that's what I'm going to do tonight, and I'm going to go sing some songs and fix my hair. Have a lovely evening.